Hey, so this is Susie, your certified twin flame ascension coach and card reader for today. This reading is going to reveal what your twin flame finds most attractive about you this Valentine's Day or this Valentine's month, this season. Really, whenever you're attracted to this reading, there's probably something here for you. So, this is pick a card style. Our first card is going to be the large, like raw garnet stone. The second card is going to be the carnelian heart stone. And then on our right side, the rose quartz is going to be card 3. So I encourage you to take a moment to just feel into this and pick your card. Amazing. So we're going to get started with card 1. So, card 1. Ooh, self-creation. You are the author of your own life. So I think here what this is really, I feel there's two things coming out for you here with self-creation. One, I think this is just a very obvious sign that your twin flame really loves your creativity and the things that you choose to create in your life, whatever your art form is. If you were attracted to this garnet stone here, I'm gonna guess that you are probably some type of artist. Whatever you create, I think your twin flame is really intrigued by that, and it's just really magnetic to them, and it reveals to them like the truth of who you are, right? Like you put a little bit of your soul into your art, and I think that's just very romantic to them, and they can feel that. And and that again, that might be like art, like drawing, painting. It could be writing, right? The word authors in here too. Authors spin and create worlds as well, like writers do. This could have to do with music and creating music or singing. This could have to do with designing, like any number of outlets that feel like your art. This is that, right? And what you create just speaks to your twin flame on a whole nother level, because you're one, right? You're designed for each other. They see you in a way no other person does, and uh, they're highly in love with what you create. The other side to this, I know I mentioned there's another side to this, is I feel they're really attracted to you when you're in your own sense of agency and independence and empowerment. When you're and this doesn't mean like you like toxic independence where you're like, I don't need anyone or anything, like blah blah blah, I reject all support. Like that's not what I'm talking about here. What we're talking about is like you really taking ownership of your life and being really like empowered and responsible for yourself and how you feel and your choices. And when you do that, that's just takes so much pressure off your twin flame, and they can feel that, and they are really attracted to that, and they like seeing you in your inner power too. And so yeah, like lean into those things because your twin flame loves that. Now we're going to go to card 2, so you're welcome to stick around and listen, or you can sit with card 1 and what that revealed for you. So card 2. So card 2 speaks to, quite literally, the card says making a change. And if you look at the art on the card, you see a lot of, it's just like straight lines, right? Like it communicates like a certain sense of like rigidity or stagnancy. And I think what this is pointing to is that maybe there's a certain population of you who picked this card where you might be a little bit like set in a way of thinking, set in your ways. Maybe you don't even see that about yourself, but it's just like there's something you've been a little bit unwilling to change, right? And this might be kind of a negative mindset you have, or even a little bit of a victim mindset, or just feeling like union is impossible for you, right? And there's an invitation here to change that and to be a little bit more relaxed and have some faith and go with the flow on your journey, because what your twin flame is really attracted to is just you being present with the flow of love, right? And this is pointing to, wherever you're kind of fighting that flow, wherever you're feeling unworthy of it or like it's not for you, to let that go and to be really present with where love is guiding you. And I feel like there's like the divine truth of who you are. Those of you who picked card 2, you have such a like a subtlety to you and such a softness in actuality, and but that softness is also a strength, and your willingness to flow and to change and to be flexible and to evolve, like that's what this is communicating, is like evolution, right? Your willingness to evolve is just very inspiring, is the word that comes through to your twin flame. And when you lean into that, like you relax into it instead of being like frustrated and so stuck on the things that aren't working, your twin flame really recognizes you when you lean into this like divinity inside of you, right? This flow inside of you. So yeah, just know like you don't have to control, and you don't have to like feel bad about your twin flame journey. Instead, you can just lean into the flow here and lean into feeling good about yourself and loving yourself, and that's just your twin flame loves that, right? Like they love your willingness to just move with love, and I think you're gonna love it too when you lean into that. So let's go to card 3. Again, you're welcome to stick around for card 3, or just sit with the message of card 2. Well, here we go. All right, card 3, concealed power. Oh man, I really like this card. So I think what this is speaking to you to, for those of you who pulled or picked the rose quartz, is your twin flame really likes it when you step into your greatness and you embrace your greatness. And maybe there's a few of you who've been playing small and seeing yourselves as having to live this kind of unfulfilling life, or life where you have to compromise or settle, that the world tells you to, right? Like the world kind of says, oh, just settle, like just do what you can in life and get by. But that's not really you, and that's not what your twin flame's really attracted to about you. The real you is just wonderful and great and full of so much like radiance is the word that comes up, and power and divinity. And that's who your twin flame recognizes and is super, super attracted to. Yeah, so like those moments where you own your power, remember power is different than force, but when you own your inner power and you allow yourself to be great, right? You really bet on yourself and your dreams, and you go all in on making them happen. Like your twin flame, super into that, right? Is like very deeply intrigued, and thinks like just wants to be part of all of what you got going on when you do that. So embrace that, right? Like lean into it. Let yourself be powerful, because that's who you are. And yeah, if you feel like you have blocks to doing that in your power, like definitely book a consultation below and we can talk about it. And for any and all of you who listen to this reading, consultations are open to discuss your journey, and also other readings are open to help you with some clarity on your journey too. So definitely look into those if you are wanting more, chomping at the bit for more. I enjoyed reading for you guys today, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment. Definitely like this video if you took something away from it, and I will see you next time.